little bit antsy and spent some extra time Sunday shooting. What did you see from him tonight compared to Saturday?
I thought he did a good job playing defense, staying in front of his man. We want him to shoot when he's open. I thought the best thing about it is he didn't hunt a shot. And I was really, really pleased with Trey, the way the ball moved. He set the example. The ball moves, it finds people. Tonight it found Rodney.
Tonight, I mean, speaking of the ball movement, I mean, the ball really, it never stuck tonight. I mean, it moved from side to side, and you guys got open look after open look after open look. Were you really happy with the offense, and especially on Saturday, even though you went 2 for 20 from three-point range, were you happy with that offense as well?
Sometimes when you're missing shots, guys start to doubt, especially when it's not a habit yet. I was the last 8 minutes. I thought it stuck a little bit, and we got a lead, and we just got to keep doing that. It has to be a habit, and can't stick.
You mentioned again, ask a question about Rodney's offense. You mentioned defense first. Is that kind of the approach you're taking with these players? Let's focus on that defense first.
I think it's that. We want to play both ends of the floor. I think when guys throw themselves into the defense collectively, the shots come. And I'm happy with Rodney for a shot going down. I was just as happy with him the other night because he took the same shots. The next time hopefully all of them go in, but he's going to have up and down night shooting. And as long as he guards, it's like the other night, we were right in the game. We didn't win, but we're in the game.
Talk about the development of Rudy Gobert a little bit from what on tape you saw last year to what he's doing now.
Well, he's putting himself in position to make more plays defensively. I think when the ball's been in front of him, he's long and tall and he'll block some shots. I think he's doing a better job protecting his teammates, and hopefully he's got confidence that when he leaves to come over and block a shot, that his teammates are going to crack down on his man, and we're going to help rebound.
Can you see him playing a bigger role this year?
If he plays like that and defends like that, he's got the opportunity to help our team. We got a number of guys that we want to rely on. We want to have a bench. We want to have a good bench. I want to trust the bench, and I think Rudy can be a part of that.
On the outside looking in, Dante looked a little more quiet tonight than he did Sunday or Saturday. Give me your thoughts on Dante's performance tonight.
I want him to keep attacking. I thought there was a couple of times when he could have caught and drove the ball where he was he was pausing for a second. And, part of it's that he's so unselfish, and he knew what kind of night Rodney was having, and he was trying to move it, which we'll take that any time. And I thought he attacked the other night. We just got to he's got to know that that's okay to go at it all the time, because I have confidence in him that when he does that, he'll find open people as well.
So, Coach, when you look at a guy like Dante, do you see a one, or what kinds of thoughts do you have for him? I know it's early, but what kind of initial thoughts do you have for him and where you're going to play him?
Well, I think what we saw tonight was when we play with pace and we throw the ball ahead, it's an advantage to have multiple ball handlers. And I see him passing it, I see him shooting it, I see him handling it. The same way I see Trey doing that, the same way I see Gordon doing that. If we play that way and play with the pass, the ball's going to find all those guys, and they're going to make plays for one another, and that's something I think Dante can do. I don't want to get hung up with positions. I think, it's easy. That's the way we announce the starting lineup. In the D League, you have 5 point guards, and if there are 5 best players, you start them. So I don't want our guys to think about positions. I want them to think about each other.
It looked like Trey was taking a lot of leadership. He was talking to Rudy out there about technique and spacing and position. Are you happy with what you're seeing from him as a leader?
Yeah, that's something that we've talked about. All the little things, all the little things that go into it, helping his teammates, whether it's on the court, off the court, in film. He had a couple comments in a film session the other day about pick and roll spacing and where he needs people to be so he can find them. That's the kind of stuff we need from him, and we need guys to listen to him, because I think he has a really good understanding of the game.
Defensively, where does Rodney sort of need to improve the most? Is that getting used to the pace of the game, or?
Well, I thought he played pretty good defensively. Each one of our guys I want to see continue to get better defensively. I want Rudy to get better defensively. We see him blocking shots. The thing that is pleasing to me most about what he's doing is he's getting up and he's talking and pick and roll. And that's harder to do for him than blocking a shot. So I think his activity defensively can really help. And I want the same thing for Rodney. I think what Rodney wanted to guard tonight. He found himself on different matchups, and you know, hopefully he gives us an opportunity to guard different people and have some versatility.
All right, thanks, Coach.